Under caution for the first time here at the California Speedway in the Napa Auto Parts 500. The number 14 car of Rick Mast has some smoke coming out of it and is going down through pit road. There he is, coming to a stop.
Well, they're going to work on it like the engine is not blown, like he has an oil line or just has an oil leak. It certainly looked like that he blew up.
This, of course, is the A.J. Foyt-owned team, and they have undergone many changes in the past few weeks. Felipe Lopez is now the crew chief on this car, and there's the evidence of the smoke off the second corner.
It could be that he just blew an oil line off or something, because obviously the car was...
And a word from our ABC stations.
Tuesday at 10.
Under caution for the second time this afternoon, and here they come down through the pit area. All those on the lead lap have an opportunity to come in for service. That means that Mike Skinner and Matt Kenseth and others are on their way down. John, as Dave Blaney up in turn number 4, doesn't look like that again. He was hit, but maybe just the air off his spoiler.
Just comes off the corner. We saw that several times yesterday in the Busch race. And watch that ultimate. Oh, it just gets crumpled up like winding up paper. Watch Kenny Wallace, that Square D car. He just turns left and motors down pit road.
And again, there's no fine for speeding on pit road in that situation. There it is again. Blaney running right in the middle of the racetrack. Swaps in and has heavy contact with the outside wall in the fourth corner.
Certainly having one. Scott Pruitt qualified 6th for this race. His most recent problem is there's some kind of vibration with the right front wheel. He came down pit road just a few laps ago, changed tires. That apparently not the problem. They're still investigating. Now the caution is out. So Pruitt's having a bad day and a problem for the 42 car.
He's had heavy contact with the wall on the left side of the car and tries to make it to the entrance to pit road. It looks like he will do so, but some bad damage on the Bell South Chevy.
Damage to the rear and left front of Kenny Irwin's car.
That brings out our third caution of the day, and it comes on lap number 100. Field comes down to take the caution flag, so the pace car will move out on the racetrack and pick up the field as Irwin makes his way slowly down toward his pit stall. Here's the replays, already up against the wall.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a lot of cars right behind him. There's just no way of knowing exactly what happened, but...
And with the first annual Shav Glick Award. Now, Shav Glick, of course, a long-time Los Angeles Times sports reporter. You can see it there on the right. Congratulations to Dan Gurney. The first annual Shav Glick Award awarded to Gurney, which is going to honor those who have significantly contributed to auto racing in the Southern California area. And we take our hat off to Dan Gurney, who not only was a winner in Winston Cup, but in any division that he tried, including Formula One. Congratulations, Dan Gurney. And the 88, no, it's another car in the wall up here in turn number 4. It is Jimmy Spencer. Spencer going very slowly. The caution flag is out for only the 4th time this afternoon.
And Matt Kenseth certainly did not want to see this caution flag.
Doesn't look like anybody is going to attempt to get a lap back. Wally Dallenbach was the most likely to. There he is in that green car at the bottom of the track, but did not make it back to, well, some damage there on the right side of Spencer's car.
He's made awfully hard contact with the wall, and boy,
4 laps short, so it is a big break for him.
I see Jimmy Spencer as he comes up on the outside and just gets the car a bit loose and the outside retaining wall. It doesn't take but just get that in that gray area.
Challenge. Oh, we have a crash up in turn 4. Crash in turn 4. Car high and hard into the outside wall. I believe it is Dick Trickle. It is, and this brings out another caution, and again we see the entire complexion of the race change with 8 laps to go.
So there is going to be a restart, and these guys are racing back to the line.
The wreck up in turn number 4.
There's Dick Trickle, the Power Team Chevrolet, just gets loose behind John Andretti, goes up and bam in that wall hard.
Jeffrey Bodine scheduled to take over the car at Richmond next weekend. Jeffrey Bodine scheduled to take over the car at Richmond next weekend after his injuries at Daytona. 3 to go. Down to Bill Weber.
Jeremy Mayfield's ignition box shut off going into turn 1. He switched to the backup and got back in the gas and took off.
Wow. And did he ever take off? Look at this. The last time off turn 2, they were side by side. This time, he has a 10-car length advantage.
And some spots being swapped back here behind the leaders. That's Rusty Wallace and Ward Burton going at it with Mike Skinner and Tony Stewart also battling. Now Matt Kenseth closes in on the second place car of Bobby Labonte. It becomes a 4-mile race. 2 to go.
Kenseth is trying something. He's trying to highline, see if he can get some advantage up there, but he lost time. You got to admire the kid for trying something different. I think he realized he couldn't run in the same tracks as Bobby Labonte and beat him.
Jeremy Mayfield's crew wringing their hands, hoping that they can bring home a winner here this afternoon. Mayfield comes down and looks at the white flag. 1 lap to go, and we got a crash in turn 4. A spin, that's Robbie Gordon. I don't think he's hit anything yet. Now he does. On the very final lap of the race, a spin with Robbie Gordon, but he's able to bring it down off the racetrack and continue. There is a caution, however, and Jeremy Mayfield is going to race back to the flag. It's still not over yet because the leader did not take the caution flag. It happened behind him. The battle appears to be for second spot as Kenseth once again closes in on and heads to the high side of Bobby Labonte. But Labonte down low is able to stave off that challenge. They come off of corner number 4. And Jeremy Mayfield wins his second NASCAR Winston Cup race, and it comes at the California Speedway in the Napa 500. He becomes the 10th different winner in the year 2000, one shy of the overall modern era record of 11 set back in 1985, but it continues a streak for 10 different winners in the first 10 races of the season. What a victory lane this is going to be, and we'll be there with Jeremy when we return.